Previously on Pokémon FireRed! I forgot you grinded the game corner like a little bitch, because apparently you can't handle friggin' actually having to work hard for your moves. You took on Viridian City Gym Leader Giovanni's Dog Trio with Executor, and won handily. Yeah, his weakest Pokemon of the whole team. And you departed the gym of Viridian City, because you beat it. Yeah, I'm so glad you had to mention I actually had to leave the gym. And after I do, took on Smartest' Blastoise with a Jolteon, and won handily. You only remember the starter for some reason, you dickhead. And now we're still in Viridian City. Yes, because now it's time for us to actually head to the Elite Four. Now we have all the gym badges. Nothing better to do than to test our strength against everybody. I prepared my team at the end of last time, so yep, we're just ready to go full force now. Just gotta get rid of these weak-ass wild Pokemon who continue to get my way and not know the meaning of being in a really, really horrible spot. Oh, right. I forgot to throw, I forgot to throw my freaking Yas King in front of the party. My bad. Now we're ready to go. So, Pokemon League front gate. It's finally time to confront the Pokemon League and show them just what I'm made of. Yeah, I'll make sure to keep my item finder handy in case I want to use it to find something here. Oh, there's the board badge. Go right ahead. And there we go. Now we got the badges. We can finally start making our progress through Indigo Plateau, the highest Pokemon authority, Pokemon League HQ. It's like up a mountain. The Ultimate Gold Traders, the highest Pokemon authority, and the Ultimate Gold Traders. Okay, yep, that's all it is. Here are the epic theme. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade badge. Oh, that is the Cascade badge. Okay then, right ahead. Yeah, thanks. They just have a bunch of people at these gates to block people off because they're dicks. Pass here only if you have the Thunder badge. Ooh, that is the Thunder badge. I didn't recognize it at first. Okay, then please go right ahead. Yeah, thanks, dickhead. Huh. Why are the gates organized so oddly for some reason? Shouldn't worry about it. Anyway, you can pass here only if you have the Rainbow badge. Oh, that is the Rainbow badge. Okay, then please go right ahead. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are checking one by one. Oh boy! They even have friggin' water to surf on. Really just standing in the middle of nowhere, bro? Like, for real? I'm not gonna question it. It's their job, so I'll just let them stand there menacingly or whatever they want to do. You pass the only if you have the Soul badge. Oh, that is the Soul badge. Okay, please go right ahead. I think you guys would be more offended from a friggin' Team Rocket people actually running this place. Well, anyway, welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed version. This is your host, the MJ406. And we're finally making our way through the Indigo Plateau. That's the only if you have the Mars badge. Oh, that is the Mars badge. Okay, go right ahead. Like, seriously, you guys not, like, pay attention to the badges? You have to actually see it up close and personal to realize that it's actually what I have on me. Although I remember, there's some weird Pokemon you can sometimes fish here. I'll see if I can get it. I could be wrong. I just wanted to think there was. Damn it. I'll say they vary the time you'll be fishing even if you fail. It's like he decides that, oh shit, I can't get anything. You know what, I may as well pull out right now. There's no need. Huh. You know, I didn't even think about having to try to go after a Poliwag. You're probably gonna die to this, but I'll try. I'll try and see if I can catch you. Yeah, you're too weak. I forgot I never caught a Poliwag. God damn. I really should have, but they probably fixed it. I was pretty sure you can catch a Kingler here with a Superon original red and blue, which is an odd choice, but would have been cool. But yes, we can finally make our way up the Indigo Plateau. And well, since I technically have the 8th badge, I guess now it's time to go over the 8th generation, Sword and Shield. You know, I don't think I have that much to say about Sword and Shield, honestly. You know, there are a lot of people that hate Gen 8, but like seems to happen with a lot of generations. It's either hated when it first comes out, then loved when the next generation comes out, because people have been friggin' reminiscing over it when, people were reminiscing over it when Gen 9 came out. Or you're loved when you first come out, and then you're hated afterwards. Which, to me, feels like when maybe Gen 4 was. Nah, that's just me. I played a lot of Gen 4, and then I just grew to hate it. Oh my god, level 40! Well, at least you're a strong wild Pokemon here. Good place to fight some strong wild Pokemon if you didn't get your 8th badge yet. This is something. Ow! Drill Peck! Damn, that move is strong. I hate it. And just a nice reminder, don't use ground-type moves on flying-type Pokemon. They don't hit the ground, so they don't get hurt by it. Don't do Earthquake on flying types. Don't use Earthquake on somebody. Oh, you only have the Volcano Badge. Oh, that is the Volcano Badge. Okay, please go right ahead. Actually, you can do it before you even get the friggin' 7th badge. That is a nice thought, honestly. Now, there are some strong wild Pokemon here, so yeah, it's not a bad idea to go explore this grass. You want to find something useful. At least if I say so. I would think. But yeah, Generation 8. You can pass, you only have the Earth Badge. Oh, that is the Earth Badge. Yes, it is. Okay, please go right ahead. God damn you guys. Victory Oak Gate, Pokemon League. And of course, before we can make our way totally up Pokemon League, we have Victory Road. The true ultimate task for trainers. To navigate through this stupid area with a bunch of high-level Pokemon like a level 46 Onix in order to, well, prove that we are a strong enough trainer to make it all the way to the end. That's all. So we're going to do that. And I might have to put on freaking Repel. Then again, I'd have to have my starter lead the party if I was going to do that, because otherwise, well, this isn't going to go well. Okay, don't want to push it that way because that would block me off. Good, gamer. I'm glad you waited to do that. It's only the Onixes are strong. Everything else is weak as hell. What's the level parity in this place? Like, damn. Okay, yeah, let me go over Generation 8, you know. For me, it was honestly kind of a shame. They went back to the, to full use of the old formula for Pokemon after, you know, I guess how divisive Gen 7 was. But honestly, I personally didn't think Gen 7 was that bad with its change of direction. It was just, you know, it was a neat experiment that just happened to, you know, be offset by an obnoxiously long tutorial in the beginning. Because otherwise, I loved it. Gen 8 going back to basics kind of annoyed me, honestly. I mean, one of the... No. Are you against the rock wall, I wonder? Or... Oh. It's on the other side, I bet. Damn it. Alright. Oh, there's a switch! Oh, do I have to post the boulder all the way over there? God damn it. Alright, I'll post the boulder over. Ah! Please leave alone, Onix! Alright, I might have to start using repels, I forgot. There's not really a strong Pokemon to fight here. It's the same thing you fight in a lot of other caves. There's a lot more Onix for some reason. Which means I'll have to have you at the front of the party. Otherwise, I'm going to keep running into those freaking Onix everywhere. How many Super Repel do I have left? 3? Oh, jeez. I better be quick. But yeah. Jenny going back to basic kind of annoying, but at least we got the enhancement that we had from, yeah, the enhancement we had from Generation 7's, well, Pokemon Yellow remake with Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. Finally getting rid of random encounters. So, you know. Oh, I see. It was a gate. Oh, I see. It's behind that rock. Ah, crap! What's the regular trainer already? What are you good enough for me? Oh, jeez. Okay. By the way, there are going to be trainers in here. And, yeah, gold trainers like to have a lot of variety. One in the gym had a lot of ground, but don't worry about that. Also, Persian! I don't think we've technically gone over you yet. Persian here. And if it's not obvious, the evolved form of Meowth. I want to say it evolves at level of the 20s. Makes me feel weird we hadn't fought it up till now. Also feels weird fighting Giovanni without his, Persian. Nah, it was only a Pokemon Yellow thing, I'm pretty sure that they did that. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, you're going to fight a large variety of Pokemon, so be prepared for that. Okay, Meowth evolves in Persian level 28. So yeah, expect a lot of freaking tough trainers with a large variety of Pokemon. So, if you are one of the people that trade all your starter, this might be rough for you. Unless you gave a good wide variety of moves. Somehow make it work out. Good for you, man, but damn. Just damn. That's all I have to say, damn. But yeah, if I went back to having the 8 gym leaders again, and nothing else really special, you know, there's a reason I don't think a lot of people were incredibly fond of Gen 8. It felt like such a by-the-numbers Pokemon game after the experimental take they did with Gen 7. It just... ugh. I mean, I'll admit, there being the first mainline Pokemon game on the Switch, if we're not going to count on, you know, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at the very least, it certainly upped the presentation value. That's for sure. And yet, I feel like the Let's Go games had a better art style to them. It's weird how it feels like those had a better art style. But, yeah, the real draw they had for it was them basically doing the wild area, the experimental thing that ended up becoming the big thing for how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet would work. They have an open world roaming thing where no random Pokemon were able to be found. You can just see the Pokemon out in the open. You can run away from them or basically choose to run up to them and counter them. And you know, I also hate they basically stop you from being able to catch Pokemon that were too high a level in case you were exploring a lot of the wild area early on in the game. Basically like, oh, I'm too scared for like 5 levels higher than your strongest Pokemon. It's like, oh no, I can't get that. Which is freaking annoying. There are a lot of limitations that thankfully Gen 9 got rid of with the wild area from Gen 8, but you know, I still thought it was a worthwhile experiment. Wild area was definitely one of the better things to do exploring in Gen 8. Because everything else about it was plain as hell. Everything else just felt like a pretty generic Pokemon game at that point. In that game. Agility! Bro! You're already like one of the fastest Pokemon in this game. You need to be faster? I would think, no. You're fine the way you are, man. I lost out. As was to be expected. I never wanted to lose to anybody, especially a younger kid. How young is she? Oh yeah, I hate this. Basically, I'll pick your item here. It's a dick move. Dragon Claw! Woo! A dragon-type move, not the worst thing to have if I need to fight a dragon in particular, but honestly, I don't feel that's going to have a lot of uses. I see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. How can you tell? Do I, like, wear all the badges on, like, a label or something? Do I have, like, all strapped along my freaking backpack? I don't understand you people notice these things. I just want to know how you know. Well, yeah, I'm here. I guess that is enough proof. I mean, it was also a little weird that they decided to have a version difference in regards to gym leaders. They actually made it so, yeah, that there are different gym leaders for each version depending on, you know, which one you have. I try to remember. I think the 4th gym leader was... I think a 4th gym leader, if you had Sword, was B, the fighting type. I believe there was Alistair, the Ghost type, if you had Shield. And I want to say it's the 6th one that was different along with that, which was, oh shit, that's right, I need to get Nidoking at some point. I think it's the 6th one that was, Melody if you had Shield, and, oh, what's the name of her son? The Rock-type one. You know, Melanie did Ice types. I forget the guy's name, but I think he's the one for Sword. I had Shield, so I don't fully remember him, but yeah, he was Rock type, I'm pretty sure. It was one of the two for that. But, yeah. The fact that they decided to do something that only Gen 5 had previously done, well, again, Gen 5, Black One, White One, really just the gym leader, depending you had on the version, was different. The only thing that was really different was just whether it was... I think it was like they had a slightly different moveset for their, for like a few of their Pokemon between Iris and Drayden. But, of course you have Charizard. Oh my god! Oh, behold, the legendary beast that is fucking Charizard. Oh my god, it's so great. Yo, I'm on your team! Oh, right, sorry. Sorry. He's an imitator. Don't mind him. You're better than he is. Please don't watch me while I sleep. Please don't burn me. I had a chance. As far as I consider, a ghost of a chance. What does that even mean? I can see you're better than I. I'm sad it took you this long to frickin' realize that. But I should have known better. Oh no! Oh no! They did it again! Those bastards! Well, a chop. So that's something. Can you get out of my way, bro? I'm trying to, actually explore this place. Oh, that might hurt if I wasn't a flying type. Wow. Great move, idiot. Having to go back to standard 8 gym leaders again was always, It was a bit of a sour spot for me with Gen 8, personally. But, at least in the presentation value enhanced with being on the Switch, I did like it kind of made like a really grand spectacle of all the gym battles. The Gigantamax mechanic. I guess they wanted to come up with a way to, more properly balance the, letting like all Pokemon get enhancements. Although, of course, in typical Pokemon fashion, they made so some Pokemon had exclusive Gigantamax forms. So, yeah. Because of that, well, you also had to deal with some, oh, I can't go that way. Oh, they put an item there instead of the, Moltres. Yeah, by the way, where that Pokeball is where Moltres used to be. This here's Victory Road. It's the final test for traders. Yeah, even though it's supposed to be the Elite Four, but I don't know, you guys more like security hired by the Pokemon League to stop people from just waltzing through here? Or you guys actually traders trying to also trade with the Pokemon League, but you just really feel like practicing each other over and over again? Maybe they keep getting their asses kicked by the Elite Four and realize they have to actually train harder. Just a guess. I could be completely wrong, but that is just my guess. Oh, good, my chop. Okay, you can easily kill it. Good. I want to get double money, as always. I'm going to want to buy more. Actually, I have a lot of healing items right now. I'll wait and see what I want to buy. But for now, just kill a Ice Beam. I did like the grand spectacles they had for the Gigantamax. So, of course, certain Pokemon had special Gigantamax forms, so they got bigger strength buffs than other Pokemon, which was another thing of annoyance. It basically felt like Mega Evolution buffs again. Now, I didn't hate the idea of Gigantamax. Basically general stat increases, like every move, basically, by that, improved Pokemon basically had an extra field effect. That would basically give the Gigantamax Pokemon user a benefit. What's my least favorite of the gimmick mechanics they threw in? It's not horrible. I guess it is between that and Z-moves. Actually, it might be better than Z-moves. At least there's some depth to using it, and every Pokemon can take advantage of it. Achoo! So it was, it was useful in some ways. It's not trying to move some boulders around. Yeah, that's how you have to be able to get through here. You gotta hit the boulders on the switches, or else you can't do shit. Good, Sandstorm. I really wanted Sandstorm. What a great move. Ah, see what's the challenge you need for? Why else would I be here, dumbass? God. You guys don't know the whole reason this place to be here at all, do you? Morons. If you use Flamethrower, I'll still be strong enough for this. My God. Your Flamethrower is too good, man. I've rarely seen anything survive Flamethrower. My God. Okay, critical hit. I still think another one of my flaws I have for, I think one of my obvious flaws for Gen 8 is, oh, the evil team. Oh my God. There's Team Yell, which is just a bunch of, they're a bunch of fanboys for one of the rivals of the game, Marnie. That was another game that also had a lot of rivals, but at least they all, yeah, you remained one that basically started having an inferiority complex dealing with you. And then by the end of the story, he also got a legendary and used it religiously, so it kind of made him feel like a dick. That's why rematches with him are horrible. Oh, I hated rematching him. It was bad after that. But there's Team Yell, where basically this over-ecstatic cheerleaders for Marnie, who, People first saw her, they're like, oh no, she's gonna be one of those edgelord characters. And then she ended up being I was gonna say a fan favorite. I don't want to say a fan favorite, but she's one of the characters people actually like from. All right, I'm gonna use Megahorn. I'm an idiot. She's one of the characters people actually liked. She's better than the other rival, and is Bead. Yeah, he basically became the apprentice to the fairy-type gym leader of that region. You got me! Which was, he was just kind of a douchebag. Crash also came through here. I did complain about us not having enough, douchebag rivals. Or, rivals actually felt, antagonistic a little bit. Because I did personally like the rivals being a little antagonistic towards the player. I don't know why I like that. I think it's better than just being goody-goody friends all the frickin' time. Oh shit, you're on my path! Come on, I'll whip you! Why are you rambling to whip people you're battling? It's not very cordial, man! What is wrong with you people? Have some courtesy, for God's sake. You guys are some of you guys are just real assholes. You know that? Also, it's probably going to aim a coin off of frickin' Nino King because he's got enough experience now. I don't need to use him right now. Come on! Critical hit rate is not affected by speed, I swear! Well, I can't use it for this. Well, that's what I lost out on. Oh, well. But yeah, I think the biggest detriment I have for Gen 8, well, the evil team. Team Yell, you kind of realize they kind of have their own, agenda. They're just, over-energetic, fanboys and fangirls, which is fine. Then there's the evil plot that literally just got dropped on you, at the end of the game. Oh my god! I got whipped! It was my least favorite execution of any evil organization leader thing. You're in the right to be on Victory Road. Gee, thanks. But yeah, I hated the way it was implemented in Gen 8, which I think a lot of people did. Base Laser got through all the gyms and started challenging the big Pokemon League for all the tough battles. Everybody, all rivals fighting one another. Basically, the whole head of the organization, Rose, whatever. You're too tough. Get out of my way, bro. You're not tough enough. Move. Basically, people are using up all this energy. They can't be able to hold it forever. I gotta make myself the villain to teach people that, there is no infinite resource of energy. Yo. Fuck that, man. Oh, roleplay, that's right. Roleplay allows Pokemon to basically copy the ability of the Pokemon you use roleplay on. So congratulations, you got my Blaze. How'd that help you? Well done. Damn it, I thought you would have had a more useful ability than Blaze. What do you want me to have? Freaking Intimidate? Many trainers give up their talents here and go home. Besides, it doesn't work unless your opponent jumps in the fight. They're giving me all the weather moves now. The greatest moves in the game. Weather moves. Yeah, I figured somebody was going to say that. Earn rumors of a child prodigy. That would be me. And it's got to be me, right? But yeah, Chair and Rose, I hate they just bring up the friggin' antagonist plot right at the end of the game with no build-up whatsoever. Literally just drop it on you. I hate that so much. Which is why Gen 8 has by far the worst story of any Pokemon game. And yes, I'm saying by far. Nothing's close to how poorly executed that was. Oh my god, I hate it. It's so bad. Just dropped you in the middle of nowhere. And if you have a good fire type, battling him is a joke as well, as he has nothing but steel types. Jeez. There's so many things about it just really aggravate me. I'll admit, though, I'll still say that Leon, I still think, is arguably one of the hardest champions in the series. His team is very good. Admittedly, I will say I'm slightly annoyed at the fact they have freaking Charizard be his stand-on Pokemon, so I get more love the fucking Charizard again, because why the hell not? And the starters are kind of Then again, I had the water starter. I think it was definitely the weakest of the three. I'm pretty sure the other two were cool. Friggin' Rillaboom, I think, had a really good moveset with its ability. Shit, now I literally just forgot what Pokemon I was fighting. Fuck! I didn't read that because I was busy ranting! Shit. Okay, good. I wanted to say it might have been Sandslash. Thank God. Ow! That's right, you're fast. Excellent is slow. And the legendaries have a weird, like, mythological legend based on the region. I actually have like be based on like a war thing. Oh, there was also the Eternatus thing, which was interesting, I guess. I wouldn't say the whole Eternatus thing was amazing, but it was cool, I guess. Basically giving you your other big giant... Oh, they had the Gigantamax battles as well. If you did it with other, you know, people around the world to team up in those battles, basically have the opportunity to catch some legendary Pokemon, get materials, basically build your Gigantamax stuff. Kind of sucks, though. You come back to those now and people aren't playing those. I guess you could do them single player. They do have, like, AI-generated teams, but it's not the same. It's not the same. But it is there, I guess. You really want it. Oh, no. Oh, I haven't had you battle in a while. Go out there. Give me a hand. But yeah, like, I didn't hate it. They still didn't have the HMs. They basically, you know, gave you, like, upgrades to your bike that took over some of the HM stuff, you know. But I did like exploring the wild area. It was a good experimental take for what would evolve the series with Gen 9, if you want to call the way it plays an evolution. I think it is. Just, again, performance problems. I just think, you know, it was a real letdown for me. The rumors are true. Oh, also not to mention the whole Dexit thing. The whole controversy that, so is you beat Giovanni Team Rocket? Did you all do that? Who'd you get your Earth Badge from then? Who did they get their Earth Badge from? I need to know. Because apparently I missed the memo that you could have gotten it some other way. You guys are dickheads. Make me feel like an idiot. Really to seek stronger opponents. I bet they do. God damn, I feel like I'm going to have to leave this cave. This episode's already getting long. I don't think I'm at the end of this yet. Maybe I'll leave after I battle you. God damn it, so many of you. So relentless. But, yeah. Honestly, Gen 8 definitely felt like a letdown. Not the worst generation I played, because, you know, still better than Gen 1. I still have more fond memories of it than Gen 3. And, well, again, I have to go back and do Gen 6 again to really see if I hate that as much as I think I do. It's probably fourth on my bottom, though, right below Gen 4. Because Gen 4 was below it, but I gained more of an appreciation for Gen 4 after, well, yeah, my LP realizing it's not that bad. It's just some of the Pokemon selections are shit. The game's slow as hell, but otherwise, it's a fun game. Gen 8's still fun. It just has a lot of rough edges that just doesn't feel as good as, you know, other Pokemon games that have come around before. That's all. I still like it for what it is. It's just not amazing. But the whole Dexit thing definitely is a turnoff. They basically decide, oh yeah, now we're not going to allow you to have all your Pokemon be able to be used in this game. I guess their way of trying to save data. So, you know, they didn't have to have data on every single Pokemon in every game with how vast the Dexes were getting. I get it. I get it. And, you know, they did have DLC, which I forgot that was a thing they started. So instead of giving you a third version of a game, they decided to just give you DLC instead to expand the game into what, I guess, have the complete package to what a third version would be like. That I'm fine with. Can you stop throwing money on the floor, bro? Stop throwing money on the floor. It just makes me wish we had more, oh yeah, let me go with you again. I don't know. And that was their way to try to solve a bit of it, but, you know, I'm at the point I understand why they don't have every Pokemon's data in every single game. You still learn Pokemon from everything like Gen 5 and beyond in a Pokemon Home. And then, yeah, after that, you know, just have your collection. As long as they remember to cycle in and bring Pokemon that from games that weren't brought about for a while back into the fold, It should be fine. It's just a matter of if they'll do that. Shit, I should use my Snorlax. Son of a bitch! Forgot to let Gamer do what he can and grounds a freaking noob player. Son of a bitch, I really ruined them. I don't do Mega Horn because I think it's funny. Especially when I miss. Well, it wouldn't have been funny if I was put to sleep. Do it again. There we go. That's all the effect I give for Mega Horn. Oh, the slow HP meter made me think of Gen 4. Just die, Chansey! Oh, high-level pussies. Oh, so strong. Good, I'm glad you acknowledge my strength. My faith up as you get stronger. Yeah, it's great. It's great. You know what, guys? I'm gonna leave. I also realized I need to get super repels. So I'm gonna buy those, because, yeah. I do not want to have to get caught off guard by not having friggin' super repels on me. I need them. So I'm gonna buy them now. But yeah, that's... I don't have too much more to say about Gen 8. It's nothing impressive. It's a very by-the-numbers Pokemon game as well. The presentation factor is nice, but otherwise, it's nothing really special at all. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't think that Gen 8 is special. It's been well known to be a letdown for a lot of people. Damn it. Oh, maybe it's super repels in Vermilion. Yes, let's fly from inside the store. Oh, I thought it would have been funny. But yeah, there's nothing impressive about Generation 8. That's all. Enough the presentation factor, and, you know, give it, actually, you know, pushing forward the idea of free roaming to get more Pokemon and, you know, not having to deal with wild random encounters, even though they did one early on in the game. Did a couple early on in the game for some reason. God damn it! I forget what city it's in! It's in Celadon. You know what? I'll just buy them off screen. Actually, no. I do want to buy them on screen. Make up your mind! I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm stupid. I'm a dumbass. What do you expect? But, yeah. It's just kind of hard to be left wanting to go back to Gen 8. It did nothing special other than the wild area, and it was very underbaked, it felt like. So, you know, it's hard for me to look back on and appreciate a lot of, yeah, of Generation 8 as a whole. It's a decent Pokemon game, but, you know, yes, there we go, Super Repels. That's what I wanted. Why are you buying so many? You have no idea how many annoying caves I had to walk through to deal with this shit. I mean, okay. That's kind of rude for you to do that, but whatever. Oh, man, I want to dig through the store. You can't dig through the floor! It's friggin' concrete. Why are you trying to dig through that? Because I thought I could. I'm sorry. I thought it would have been funny. So, yeah. I'll say there's certainly reasons that people don't have a high opinion of Gen 8. Some people do, but... I personally don't see too much of a drive to go back to Gen 8. That's all. So, yeah. All I can say is it was underbaked. The evil team stuff stunk. The plot was rough. The whole friggin' gameplay loop was incredibly linear. Like, man. And in fact, went back to basic the gym leaders. It felt like such a drop-off from Gen 7's experimental take. And, you know, they did cut some of the tutorial stuff out, but even then, there was the whole curry thing, which was, Oh, they probably brought back, you know, single-use TMs for the best moves, because, you know, they decided having TMs you could use infinitely was broken. Finally. They still had some of them be infinite use, but only the really good moves were single use you had to keep buying. Which is annoying. God damn it, Gen 8. Sword and Shield, I don't remember you that fondly, but at least you're still a decent experience. Alright, let's end this episode here. So, come back next time. We will continue to go through Victory Road and stupid friggin' boulder-pushing puzzles as we hopefully make our way to the Elite Four, finally, at the end of the Pokemon League. Because all these trainers just can't help but throw themselves in front of me so they can prove to themselves that they are much stronger than any other gym leader that's been around. Even though they have weaker teams than the 8th gym leader. Or do they realize that Giovanni was corrupt and was the leader of Team Rocket, so they decided to give him a pass because he only got the first 7 gym badges? I can't tell, because it only looks like me and my rival Smartash were the only trainers to beat any of these friggin' gym leaders at all!